Welcome to the Diamond K Show, broadcasting from Baltimore and streaming across the world. I'm your host, Diamond K. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting independent media, and thank you for staying informed. Today's topic hits everybody: rich, poor, middle class, single folks, families, everybody who buys food in America. Grocery prices have hit a record high. And the average family of four is now spending about $1,030 a month. That's not gas, not rent, not childcare. I'm just talking about food. A lot of families are asking one question: how are we supposed to survive? Let's get into it. Here's the headline. U.S. grocery prices are higher than they've ever been. And the crazy thing is that inflation is supposedly slowing down, right? But what's not slowing down is the price of the food you put in your cart. What used to be a $70 grocery run is now $110. What used to fill the cart halfway barely covers the bottom of the cart today. Bread is up. Meat is up. Eggs are up. Produce is up. Snacks, don't even get me started. And people feel it every time they walk in the store. So the question is, why? Why are prices so high, even though the economy is supposedly cooling down? Now, there are a few big reasons, and none of them are simple. Supply chain issues still aren't fixed. We all heard about shipping delays, trucking shortages, containers jammed up during COVID. But here's what they don't tell you. A lot of that system never went back to normal. Grocers are still paying more to move food from warehouses to stores, and we're the ones covering that at checkout. Labor costs across the food industry are up. Farms, processing plants, meat packing facilities, they're all paying more in wages. And while workers deserve raises, corporations use that as justification for increasing prices way beyond what's needed. Now, corporate pricing power, this is the big one that nobody wants to talk about. A lot of companies raised prices during the pandemic, and they never lowered them. Because why would they? Profits went up, stock prices went up, and families are the ones getting squeezed. There are some global factors as well. Weather events, droughts, wars, export restrictions, all of that affects the food supply. But let's be clear, not all of this is global. Some of this is pure and simple corporate greed. Now let's talk about the real life impact, because it isn't a chart. It isn't a statistic. These are real people. Families with two working adults still struggling to afford groceries. Seniors on fixed incomes having to pick between prescriptions and food. Parents skipping meals so their kids can have seconds. Folks turning to food banks for the first time in their lives. That's what we're going through now. And the hardest part, wages are not rising fast enough to cover the increase. Groceries used to be predictable. Now going to the store is like rolling the dice. You don't know what price went up today. You don't know what item is missing this week. You don't know if your budget is going to stretch. People are hurting quietly. And that's the part that doesn't get enough attention. You're listening to the Diamond K Show. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow the Substack for exclusive articles, and check out onfirebroadcasting.com. Also, if you want to promote your business, music, brand, podcasts, or upcoming event, reach out today. Sponsorship packages are available. Email djdiamondk@gmail.com or log on onfirebroadcasting.com. All right, let's talk solutions, because complaining about prices doesn't fix anything. We need to investigate the obvious price gouging that's taking place. Some of these food companies need to be called out. If profits are at record highs while families struggle to buy groceries, someone needs to answer for that. More competition in the food industry is also required. A lot of our food is controlled by only a handful of companies. That means they set the prices and we have little to no choice. There's also the need for some policy changes. Congress needs to expand SNAP benefits, make WIC more accessible, and crack down on anti-competitive behavior. We need to support local farmers and producers. When the food supply is local, prices tend to be more stable. We need more small farms, farmers markets, and community-based food programs. We need all of that. There also needs to be some corporate accountability. If companies can raise prices, they can lower them too. Now, groceries should not be a luxury. Families shouldn't be stressed about whether they can afford fruit or cereal or a pack of chicken. That shouldn't be controversial. That should just be basic. This is a national issue. It's a moral issue. And it's something that we've got to keep pressure on. Thank you for tuning into the Diamond K Show. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Substack for more updates and more commentary. djdiamondk@gmail.com on all social media. I am at the Diamond K Show. Make sure to follow the Diamond K Report on Substack. My name is Diamond K. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next episode.